Hey everyone, it's Jen here. I just wanted to take a quick minute of your time right before this next video of art that you're about to see. It's a short little disclaimer of sorts. What you're about to see is our little discourse that we had earlier today about the series finale of Lost, which was a huge international phenomenon, as everybody knows. So just want to let you know, be prepared for lots of spoilers, and frankly, I'm just kind of warning you, these are our opinions. These are our theories of what we think happened. Obviously, there's a lot of mysteries and questions that unfortunately did not get answered last night, so just watch, and if you like, comment, and we'd love to hear what you have to say. If you agree with us, if you disagree with us, whatever the case, we'd love your comments and your insights, so hope you enjoy it.
Lost. Brilliant or disappointing? I was lost.
We can explain to you guys what we think happened, and we're pretty sure really did happen because a lot of people have been posting on forums, on Facebook and whatnot about what happened.
There are going to be some spoilers in here, so any of you who have never seen Lost and want to watch it eventually, turn away or just don't go on the internet ever again. Let's take off the glasses for this. This is serious business. Frankly, Lost has prided itself has prided itself on being, it's kind of created its own mythology, theology, everything, very brilliant, well done, well written, great character development, everything you would want in the show. When it came down to the last 10 minutes, we're still kind of confused, not sure what's going on, and it turns out that this whole
sideways parallel universe.
Basically, they were all dead. Jack's dead. All his friends are dead when they're sitting in the church. And Jack's father's like, there's no here, there's no now. You made this place for yourselves to come to. So I guess they're all dead, and they're sitting in the church hugging, kissing, I love you. And then his dad opens the door, the church fills with light, and it basically ends. What the?
Okay, so one of the things that we want to clear up is that no, they were not dead from the get-go. Like right when the first crash happened on the island, they weren't dead this whole entire time, and this wasn't like some sort of, limbo dream. So the island itself was real. This is the island. It's real. It's a tall mocha latte. I mean, frappuccino. What a lot of people aren't understanding is that they died during their whole entire life. Like, they all died at
during their life?
They died at different points in their life. They didn't all die at the same time. Like, Jin and Sun, they technically died
in the submarine.
Right. The submarine.
Together, right.
Yes, exactly. So when you see them in the sideways parallel and they're in the hospital and the baby's okay, blah, 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 they're already dead. Ooh, another keynote that I thought it was really interesting that Jack died at the same exact spot that he woke up on the island. That was cool. That was cool. Very, very clever. Oh, and the whole polar bear thing.
The polar bear thing is really that relevant. It's just been bugging me.
Dharma Initiative, they bought the polar bears over to do experiments on, hence where the cages were, where Sawyer and Kate were kept. So, there you go. That's clear.
Some people think that like seasons 1 through 5, them crash landing on the island, being on the island, the Dharma Initiative, everything, the whole bit like never really happened.
No.
Or they thought that was the limbo part or the purgatory, whatever you want to call it. No. Seasons 1 through 5 really happened. They crash landed on the island, they survived, they did all these things. It was just in the last season 6, that alternate universe, that was just, it never happened. That kind of was fake. It was like a spiritual
It's what
thing.
it's what they made up.
It's what they made up so they could all meet up together.
Oh, how sweet.
In the afterlife, I guess, where they were all ready to let go.
Yeah.
Like Ben wasn't ready or Anna Lucia wasn't ready.
That's one of the reasons Ben didn't go into the church when Hurley invited him in.
There's all these, but I would think, if Hurley and Ben were like the island's number 1 and number 2, wouldn't they have formed a pretty close bond?
Yes.
I guess Ben didn't really count. Ben was one of my favorite characters, actually.
Yes.
It's just, I'm kind of pissed because the writers played I don't want to say religious card. The show was always torn between faith and reason. There was something between Jack and Locke. Locke was the man of faith. He wanted to believe in something.
Jack was reason.
The
He was a
opposite.
doctor,
He was a
exactly.
doctor. I'm just kind of pissed because the writers kind of threw this thing at us, like, you know, all those other things that happened, like, they didn't matter. I want to know more about where the island came from. I mean, I guess it's not really relevant, but what
the
was it?
light really
What
was.
was the light? What was that cavern down in there? What was unplugging it, plugging it up again? What did it mean? Jacob, don't touch it. And it's like, don't touch it.
And Jen was really curious about the fact that one of the episodes they showed the island was completely underwater.
Yeah, I'm annoyed.
But in the end, for a moment there, I was like, oh, was it foreshadowing? But then in the end, the whole island itself didn't go underwater because Hurley and Ben were taking care of it until they passed away. So
when they're in the beginning of this season, the first episode, when Jack is on the plane, is sitting next to Desmond and Rose is across the aisle, and they go through that turbulence and then it stops, nothing happens.
Yeah.
And Rose is like, you can let go now, to Jack 'cause he's hanging on to the armrest. Obviously. And it cuts down to the bottom of the ocean floor and the island is on the bottom.
yes, yes.
And if this is limbo or purgatory, whatever you want, the in-between, what was the symbolism? What was the relevance of that? I want to know.
I don't know. There's still so many questions left unanswered, which I don't think we're ever going to find out. But all in all, really good ending. Sad. But did anyone else notice that it kind of was similar to 6 Feet Under?
It's similar to 6 Feet Under, and I was going to say something to you last night, but I forgot.
Well, go
Similar
for
to
it.
6 Feet Under, and this is really lame, but a total copy of the ending to Titanic.
Oh!
Because when she was like 100 years old when she finally died, but then she was reunited with everybody else, and they're all the same age as they were when they died, kind of like in Lost. When they were in little heaven, whatever you want to call it, they're all the same age as they were when they were all together. Yeah, the little Rose Jack thing. Rose, Bernard, Jack.
Can we please talk about Saeed and his amazing... It was incredible, you know, man loving a woman so much, and he's going through so much to get with her. But then in the end, he ends up with, what's her name, Shannon? The blonde chick. He's like, oh, well, Nadia, bye. We'll see you later.
The woman that he had a fling with on the island for a month.
Yeah, and Nadia, who he just tossed away, died for, did everything for, and he just forgot about her. I don't get that. Writers, what are you thinking? I don't get it.
I don't think they were very good.
I don't think they were either, but what are you gonna do? I was a little upset that a lot of the characters that we saw on the island weren't at the church on the last episode. A lot of people were upset that Mr. Echo wasn't there.
What was... Mr. Echo wasn't that significant.
No, he wasn't. But I think people just expected, since
All the people
everyone was getting together. Oh, by the way, what was Jacob's brother's name?
Ooh, I'm the man in black. We're never gonna know.
Or we might know when you buy the DVD collector's edition.